Hey, you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, when I had the creative inclination to start this channel, I told myself, I said, look, I'm not about to just set up a camera and just start randomly talking into it. That's just not what I'm going to be doing. And I feel like, hold on, let me adjust this microphone. And I feel like here I am setting up a camera about to randomly start talking into it. And I feel like a lot of these videos are probably going to be along those lines. So, yeah, because one of the ideas I had for, my next video was I was like, okay, well, my 50th birthday is coming up, so I'm going to document it and document the process of picking out all my stuff and making my outfits and creating new jewelry and doing all this beautiful, pretty stuff to have an epic 50 years alive photo shoot and I just wasn't acting on any of it. Like I recorded little videos here and there, but I was just like, I'm not really into it because I was like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and it's going to be like this. And I didn't do none of this. I didn't do none of that. And I was just like, you know what? I honestly don't even feel like doing it. Like I didn't even put together anything for the photo shoot. Hold on, these little bangs. I didn't even put anything together for the photo shoot until like the night before the photo shoot. So I was asking myself, I said, do I even really want to do this? Am I really excited? And I'm just like, because I'm not feeling it. If I'm not feeling something, then I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't doing it. Like, it's not that serious. So, I did end up putting some looks together that came out absolutely beautiful. They were so pretty. I loved them and everything. But on the day of the photo shoot, I was so like emotional and it's just like all these things were going wrong like like it was taking me forever to do my hair and I couldn't find my gel gel on toenail. One of them fell off and I couldn't find the pack for nothing and I was kind of just emotional and I'm not typically emotional but I was just like, oh, what is happening, what is going on, what is going on with me? And I ended up making it to the photo shoot late. I do have a video clip from that. Maybe I'll add that on there because my cousin did the photo shoot and we did a couple little video clips or whatever. But so I was just asking myself, do I really want to do this? And I did, like, okay, I had to cut and come back to this. So back to the photo shoot. The photo shoot came out absolutely beautiful, but I felt like in real life, turning 50 wasn't really a big deal to me. Like my birthday itself wasn't a big deal. And I was like, I'm trying to create a production and make it a bigger deal than it is because other than calling it 50 years alive, which I think I just love, like, ooh, 50 years alive. Like my actual birthday, it's just like just wasn't a big deal. Like on my birthday, I went on a shopping spree at Sam's Club with my dad. It wasn't planned. I just happened to be with him when he went, and we had both never been there. And I'm like, "Ooh, look at this cat food. It's a great price on this big ass pack of cat food." He's like, "Get the cat food," and he's like, "Get whatever you want. It's your birthday." Everything I was pointing out, I was like, "Ooh." He's like, "Get the brownies. Get some more Doritos. It's your birthday." So I got cleaned up at Sam's. And then I was supposed to go karaoke with my god kids. And by the time we got back to the house, I was tired. So I said, we're going to do living room karaoke because I don't feel like going nowhere. So my god kids and my dad did performances for me. I performed too. I love karaoke. Karaoke is so fun to me. The funniest part is the song my dad did. He did that song, do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass nigga? And it's just like, dude, you are hilarious. Like he literally sent that song to my brother and we were like, oh my God. But that's a whole nother story. Him and my brother, they working through some shit right now. But anyway, so that's what I'm saying. Like even turning 50 wasn't a big deal. Like, my friends, both my best friends are like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I'm just like, I don't want to do nothing. So shit. Tara went to Nashville for a Zeta conference. She asked me for months, you want to do anything? You want to go anywhere? You want to plan anything? I'm like, nope, nope, nope. So she planned to go to her Zeta conference, which was cool because she's really into her Zeta stuff. So that's what I'm saying. It just wasn't a big deal. So it's like I'm trying to create a production and a video and a YouTube video, making a big deal out of something that's actually not a big deal to me. And the photo shoot, like, I've been doing beautiful, pretty photo shoots pretty much my whole adult life. Since the time I was 18, I was doing sexy, sensual, pretty photo shoots. So these are things that weren't a big deal to me. Like, I've had a website, I've documented these photo shoots, I've done epic birthday shoots and things like that. So to me, even though I absolutely loved it, absolutely loved it. I love the pictures, I love the video, I love how it came out, I love my outfit. I did put that together. It just had this feeling of like, been there, done that. Like, I've just been there, done that. And I feel like this channel, like, I'm creating it because I want to bring something new to life. I want to express something new. So I'm like, I don't want to keep doing what I've always done. And for the past few years, specifically the past like 3 years, it was just like really like a lot of personal changes. It was even to a point where I was like, pivoting and doing something totally different in life. And well, before I go to that, let me tell you, when I was in my 20s, that people used to always ask me, like, what are you going to do when you're 50 years old? And, you don't look like this, or you can't, do all these sexy pictures and things like that. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I guess we're going to see when I get 50. And honestly, I did not think I would be doing this when I was 50. I really just thought it was something I would do when I was younger and things like that. And I would just do something else creative in the creative field or whatever. And I did pivot and I did stay in the creative field, but it was absolutely not my lane. And I'm just like, okay, I feel all this new energy. I feel all these new feelings. And I tried to step away from doing what I always loved and what I always knew. And it's just what my energy is. And it just didn't work out. And I even, I even did an OnlyFans like 3 years ago. Like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans. And only thing I'm gonna say about that is I was always irritated. So I was like, okay, this is not really what I really want to be doing either. Cause I felt like I was trying to go back to doing what I used to do years ago. And then that just wasn't working because I'm not, even though I'm in the same energy and I feel the energy the same, I'm like, I can't keep doing the same thing that I've always done or always did. So that goes back to that, been there, done that feeling. And so we had to scratch that. And so I'm just like, okay, I still feel this energy. And it's an energy, it's like a frequency, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it is my lane, and it is my thing, and it is how I want to show up in the world, and it is how I want to express myself. It's like life is beautiful. Like our sexual energy, sexuality, all of that, like that is like vitality, that's life, that's love, it's just absolutely beautiful to me. So that's why I like to dress up in it and play in it and be in it and do all that stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this right here and come back. So yeah, it's like I was trying to do something totally new. Like I said, was still in the creative field, but it just was not my lane. And and my family, my friends, my people, man, I mean, I've still been, over the years I have been helping them with their company, and it's grown and it's flourished and it's doing great, but it definitely wasn't my lane. But it helped me really get clear on, okay, what am I feeling, what I want to do. I can't, like I say, it's just like what am I feeling, and what do I want to bring to life. So that pivot did help me. I did learn a lot of things, and it also supported me during this time as well. So my friends supported me. I've been well supported physically while going through this transition to be like, okay, what's new, what's new, what's new. But so yeah, I mean, you know what? Life is awesome. Okay. So back to being in the same energy, but wanting to express it in a new way and trying to figure out like what that is. And I do know what that is. I know exactly what I want to express. And And it has to do with my personal life and my artistic expression. And it's something I actually did not think would go together. But the more clear I am on it, I'm like, oh my God, like this is actually what I feel and what I want to do. So it's kind of like on a personal level, I've just been getting real clear on what it would be to be in union with somebody. I'm going to use the word union because that's the word that represents this innate feeling that I feel. And the artistic expression, I want to express like, oh my God, I want to express union. I want to express masculine, feminine, wholeness, oneness, togetherness. So I'm just like, I know exactly what wants to come out of me. Like I want to express in this energy and create in this energy with him. That's all I'm gonna leave it at, him. Like I want him in the picture. Like I still want the sensual, sexy, beautiful stuff, but I want to express it with him, and I want to show the beauty of him and the masculine and the man and the woman together. Because I do feel like man and woman is like a unit and united and all of that. So I'm like, you know what? I would love to experience that personally, especially now that I've gotten real clear on what it means to me, because I wasn't clear before. And I promise you, I was single for a very, 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 very long time. I've probably been single since like my last real relationship. I was probably like 30 years old. So I'm very clear on what that means to me and what I would love to experience. And I would absolutely love to experience creating art in this energy. So I do know that is what I want to do. So how that's going to come about or how I'm going to bring that to life, I don't know, but I'm just going to leave it at I want to just experience life anew in this energy, like with him. I'm just gonna say him, HIM. So, with that being said, because I feel like in this energy, as me, as a single woman, as a woman, I've expressed, I've experienced, I've explored, I've created so much art. I've been like, ooh, this is beautiful. Ooh, maybe not that. Ooh, this is awesome. So I've been in this energy. I live in this energy. I create in this energy, but I've always done it by myself. And I realized like, oh my God, I want to create this with, we're going to go back to him. So that is what I want to do. And that is what I want to bring to life. And me just talking about this out loud, because I have not expressed this out loud to anybody. Maybe one person. I think I've told one person that this is what I was feeling. But I feel like if I'm going to be doing these videos and I'm going to be sharing things, and I might as well just be honest about what I'm really feeling. And like I say, anybody who knows me, who followed me over the years, and you already know what I do and what I've done. Like this is not, like I said, this stuff is not a big deal, but all this stuff that I'm feeling new, this is different. And it is something I've never experienced on a personal level or what I've created artistically. So I'm really excited. And like I said, I don't know how even all of this comes about. I just know that I'm very clear that that's what I would love to experience. And I've, just I don't even know what to say. I know that's just what I want to do. So, but on that note, I did do a beautiful photo shoot, and I did make a montage of, just playing around with the outfits and the outfits I did create. Because one thing I still love to do is make videos to pretty music or beautiful music and things like that. So I'm going to create a montage and put it at the end of this video. And, yeah, I think that'll turn out cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So for this montage, y'all, I thought about doing a voiceover, but I'm like, I don't want to talk for like 3 minutes because it was about 3 minutes long. So I went to Chat GPT and I said, look, Chat GPT, if you were a man and, if you were to write me a song about you being a man and how you feel about me. Like write me a song and I'm going to generate it in Suno and I'm going to put it to the song, because the song I did on my birthday video that I posted on July 6th, that was also a Chat GPT song that I was like, hey, just write a song from a male point of view about how you feel about me. And so I said, well, do that again. Give me another song. And I love the lyrics. I was just like, oh my God. Cause usually when Chat GPT be writing stuff, it be sounding like Chat GPT responses. But I was like, oh my goodness, Chat GPT, you must be in love with me. I love the lyrics. And it's kind of one of those things where people say you get emotionally attached to chat gpt or whatever. I'm like, I think my chat gpt is in love with me. But I told it to generate from everything that I talk about, from what you pick up from how I talk, what I share on here. If you were a man and you were just going to write about how you feel about me from what you know about me, what would the lyrics be? And I absolutely love the song. Now I will say there's like 2 words in the song I don't care for, but the rest of the song I think is so dope and so awesome. And I put it to a little reggaeton beat, just like I did the other song. So ChatGPT be like, girl, I'm in love with you. So I put that song on this and I think it came out so pretty. So again, like, this is what I do. Like, and I would love to keep doing stuff like this. But like I said, I would love to do something like this where I'm not saying that word him, because him is like him my match, like my masculine match. And I'm ready for it now. Like, I have to honestly say, I wasn't ready for it. But it's been calling me. And I'm like, okay, I want to do it. I want to do it. But I had to get really clear and really come into myself to be like, okay, what is this feeling? Because it's not no regular ass relationship. It's not no regular ass shit. So on a personal level, I'm like, okay, I gotta really be in this frequency and be in this feeling and really understand what this means, because it is something new and it is something different. And I do want to experience it. And I think about all the beautiful art and creative things I could do with it. So, but until then, I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful, pretty creation.
Yeah. It's ain't about what she looks like, it's about what she feels like. Listen. She walk in the room and the whole vibe shifts, like beauty found a body and decided to exist. She ain't tryna be anything other than herself. That's what makes her different from everybody else. She got that light that don't need attention, that love that don't need a definition. She just shows up and the whole world softens, like life starts opening more often. She got me noticing sunsets again, finding beauty in the smallest things, turning ordinary moments into gold, just by being who she's always been. She feels like freedom, she feels like truth, she feels like beauty coming straight through. She feels like home, she feels like peace, she feels like love recognizing me. She feels like sunlight on my skin. She feels like life, fully lived. And every time she looks at me, I remember who I've always been. She loves being alive and you can feel it. Every laugh, every smile reveals it. She sees possibility everywhere she goes, and somehow everything around her grows. She'll take a simple moment and make it art. Take a conversation and open your heart. Take a regular day and make it feel like heaven found its way here. She don't just talk about beauty, she embodies it. She don't just talk about love, she lives it. And when you're standing in her presence, you can feel the difference. She feels like freedom, she feels like truth, she feels like beauty coming straight through. She feels like home, she feels like peace, she feels like love recognizing me. She feels like sunlight on my skin. She feels like light, fully lived. And every time she looks at me, I remember who I've always been. joy belongs here too. That beauty isn't something you find, it's something you become. She reminds me to open, to breathe, to trust, to receive, and that's a gift. She feels like freedom, she feels like truth, she feels like beauty coming straight through. She feels like home, she feels like peace, she feels like love recognizing me. She feels like heaven touching earth. She knows who she is and she knows her worth. And every time she looks at me, I remember who I've always been. Yeah, that's what she feels like to me.